Whoa, dudes and dudettes, Ryan Biddulph here, blogging from paradise. Are you terrified? Here's the lamp of looking like a clown on social media. I came across a blog post on a pretty popular group for travel bloggers on Facebook, and we do a lot of good sharing there, a lot of good folks. Really, all of them are good folks. But I saw a post about, do you feel like looking, or not do you feel like, I should go back and find it, but the gist of it was, here's how you're being a blogging a-hole. And the guy who shared it, one of the admins, just said, I'm not going to make a comment on it. And then a number of people liked it. I think it got like 13 or 14 likes. And it just made me laugh because you don't know how many bloggers, travel bloggers, any niche, they build their entire campaign because on the foundation of not wanting to look like an asshole. It's stunning. And why would you build your campaign on that fundamental? Am I doing too much? Am I annoying people? Am I scaring people? It's because you are afraid of criticism to the point where there's an absolute pussification of your blogging campaign, and there's no more direct way to put it. Well, I could put it a more direct way, but this will probably be flagged 10 times over. But the idea is, guys, who gives a flying fuck about what people think about you? Why would you worry if people call you an asshole, or if people think you're an asshole because you post frequently, or because you put this out there or that out there? All that annoyance, all that assholishness is a projection of the individual. It has to do with what they feel about themselves, because all criticism is merely a projection. It has nothing to do with you. If somebody says you're an a-hole, or look at this a-hole, there's stuff all day. It's all about them and how they view themselves. And they view themselves as an a-hole on some level. Well, yeah, of course, it's a projection. It's what they see in themselves. Now, who knows what the reasoning is, but it doesn't matter. So, folks, I'm giving you permission to carry on, to be an a-hole. You know why? Because if you let the fear of criticism or the fear of worry, and that's the only reason why you would like a post like that. It's like, oh, that's great, because I saw this other a-hole and this one. If you let that rule your blogging campaign, you will never amount to a hill of beans, or not the right? Yeah, I think that's the right analogy. But you'll never be anything. You'll never be anyone. And look at a guy like Trump. Look at anybody in the American election. There's only a couple left. But this is like an unending stream of criticism, which of course says nothing about him, because it's always a projection. Any critic, anybody that calls you a jerk or is annoyed by you, is angry and unhappy and unclear with their own lives. So the only thing they do, they know how to do, because up here they're kind of stunted and it's really not developed, they project. It's no self-control, no mental discipline. So if you read a post like this and you're like, man, yeah, I'm gonna like it, this guy, I see it so much and it's so annoying, guess what? You're the asshole. And that's the toughest thing that very few people on earth can admit. I admitted it to myself years ago, and at times I'm human. Other times I'm totally not human. But at times I really do flip out, and I get angry and get annoyed, and I realize in those moments I'm projecting, but it's my shit, and I own it. And that's how you become really, really good at your niche. That is how you become really well known. That's how you become happier, healthier, and wealthier. And you'll get less and less involved with this garbage and liking stuff like that. Because I guarantee you, every person who sympathizes with it is an asshole in their own mind. And anybody who posts it is an asshole in their own mind. I'm not saying they are, but it's how you view others is how you view yourself. How you view the world is how you view yourself. Yeah, that's right. So guys, so many people are looking at that and like, oh, I'm going to build my campaign on this. I don't want to put too much stuff out there. Don't care what people think about you. Don't worry. Don't let their opinions in. It's a projection. And so many folks build their entire blogging campaigns on this idea of wanting not to. I don't want people to see me that way. You do not appear where I appear. You do not live this type of life if you walk around with this intense fear of worry in your mind of what people are going to think, say, or do in response to you being you. Don't sweat it. Do you? Be you. Be the biggest a-hole you want to be. And realize this. Of course, it helps to do things from a fun energy space. to inspire people. I encourage you. But if people are throwing this crap in your direction, it says everything about them. Do not worry. Do not think. Do not feel. Do not react. Don't even respond to what people think, say, or do in response to you being you. And man, you will friggin' leapfrog 100%, 99.99% of the bloggers out there in any niche. Travel blogging, blogging tips blogging, whatever it is. Hey, barely see myself. Guys, that's it for today. Buy a Blogging from Paradise ebook on Amazon. And you know which one I got a link into down low. How to turn harsh blogging criticism into sweet blogging profits, and profits too. You'll find down here on the energy scale folks who just fight and strain and strive and they criticize each other, then they fight back and then they're annoyed and they put posts like that on Facebook. They're down here on the energy scale. By buying and reading and using the tips that I have used in this book, wrote them, I know them, you will find yourself moving higher and higher and higher. And again, this is how you get on Richard Branson's blog. This is how you get on Forbes, neilpatel.com, how you speak at NYU, how you travel all over the world, live in places for months at a time. We're not popping in and out for weeks. You live a charmed life by moving higher up on the energy scale above that low energy crap. So buy the ebook, buy it, buy it, buy it. Read it, study it, read it again, pick up a few other, buy a few other Blogging Paradise ebooks on Amazon. And until next time, enjoy paradise.